didn't think it was over with.
And one of those four suspects charged with murder was supposed to go on trial today, but as our Jarita Patterson explains, the case has been delayed again.
Man, what's going on, y'all? This True Results. Salute to everybody with no hesitation or delay. Let's get right into this content. This man right here, who appears to be innocent, come to find out, he's active. Don't let that demeanor fool you, cause he has been active in the street, as we're about to find out. And I didn't really actually found out why he got took and why he got whisked away after the trial. Because let me give y'all a hint. Y'all remember who house the white Mercedes was found across from, right? Yes, Hernandez Govan. You remember what happened to Desmond Rogers, who they damn near parked the car in his backyard, right? Gunned down. Where? The same day that they found the car in his backyard, right in front of Govan's house with the cameras. Yeah, okay. Well, trust me, as you're about to find out, Cornelius knows more than you think and has done even more. So we'll say them for next video, but let me show y'all. Listen to me. Let me take y'all on a journey about what Cornelius Smith, who he really is, not how he looked. Judge him how he sound when he was testifying, and then put that together with where he was hanging out with. Now it makes sense that he wasn't really used as a duck. He had been putting in work, and they knew that. That's why he was able to maneuver and not get whacked immediately after he put in the work. Because believe it or not, it don't look like he nothing to play with. But I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. Check this out. True. And after I finish taking you on the journey, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Always support. Don't forget to try to donate to the channel. Cash App True Result number 2. Don't forget to hashtag these 3. Stay safe, stay true, and stay blessed. Ride with me. True. Aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault, domestic violence. Cornelius Smith. This is from February 24, 2018. Victim name. That's his baby mama. On February 27, 2018, Leticia Jackson, reporting to Officer C. Hines, stated that she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped on February 24th, 2018, by her child's father, Cornelius Smith. She advised he had taken her to return a pair of shoes. On the way back to her house, he drove past Ridgeway on Winchester, where they needed to turn at. She told him that it's okay, you can turn on Hickory Hill since you passed that one. As they approached Hickory Hill, she told him to turn. He did not turn, and he kept on driving. She grabbed a door handle, planning to jump from the car, but the doors were locked. That's when Cornelius Smith pulled a silver and black handgun, telling her he would blow her brains all over the window if she tried anything else. She advised the next thing she knew, he was punching. He was kicking her on the left side of her face. He also took it to another level and burned her face with a lit cigarette and kept spitting in her face. He stopped this assault and started driving all around the M-Town, all over Memphis. She advised she was afraid to try that shit again, try to escape, tried to escape, and she just sat there as he drove around. While driving around, he was accusing her of cheating on him. During one of the times he kept accusing her of cheating on him, he hit her in the head with the gun. While holding her captive, he also made threats to also harm her family, do bodily damage, bodily harm to her family and blamed them for her cheating on him. Finally, 2 days later, on the afternoon of February 27, 2018, Cornelius dropped her off at the corner of Ridgeway and Kirby Downs, where she called the police when he left. Miss Jackson gave a written statement detailing these acts. Smith Cornelius was identified from his Tennessee driver's license uh, on his ID, and she pointed him out as the person that was responsible for this kidnapping, this vicious attack, these threats on her family. Uh, and guess what? Wait till y'all see what happened with this case. I guess he didn't go to court, and that's what be wrong. Y'all don't go to court, all that until you're dead. So this is one example of the very violent past of Cornelius Smith. And that's just one. Let's move on to the next one. Show y'all that looks can be deceiving. This boy, what else has he done? True. All right. This one is concerning the white Mercedes, which in my uh, opinion, he knows a hell of a lot. Because remember, this same white Mercedes, as you all know, has been the ATL, committed in a whole lot of crimes. Same white Mercedes that was used in Covington to gun down those two women. This is Cornelius Smith. On November 10th, 2021, at 1935 hours, MPD responded to a carjacking at the Kroger Fuel Center located 2835 Kirby Road. As we just seen, that's where he kidnapped the girl from in the first affidavit. The victim, Valerie Wilkerson, advised while inside her white 2014 Mercedes-Benz, she was approached by two unknown males, both armed with AR-style guns that demanded her vehicle. Valerie advised she was struck in the mouth with the muzzle of an AR-style gun before she exited the car. Valerie then fled on foot. However, she was chased down by one of the males because he could not start the car. The male forced Valerie back into her vehicle at gunpoint, hit her on the back with the gun, and demanded she start the car. One of the individuals then gets into Valerie's Mercedes and drives off, followed by individuals in a dark-colored sedan. The Mercedes is a two-door white with a dark-colored glass roof. That dark-colored sedan always coming up wherever Govan is at. But we'll get to that later. He knows a hell of a lot. On November the 20th, 2021, 3 days after Dolph, the Memphis Police Department investigators received a tip that the white Mercedes was at 1160 Bradley Street, right across from Hernandez Govan house, and was abandoned there in the backyard. Investigators went to that location, recovered the Mercedes, and towed it to CSI to be processed. The Mercedes was a white two-door dark-colored glass roof with damage down the passenger side. The white Mercedes was used in multiple crimes after the carjacking at 2835 Kirby Road. Long live Desmond Rogers. They said he the one towed. They parked in the back of his yard. I heard another thing, but long live Desmond Rogers. After recovering the vehicle, crime scene officers processed the entire vehicle using black powder. They located prints of values on the vehicle, and Cornelius Smith was developed as a suspect. Don't forget, Trayon Ingram, and DNA was in the car too. Cornelius Smith prints were lifted from the right rear quarter panel of the vehicle. They identified Cornelius. They showed victim Valerie Wilkerson, who was the original person that was carjacked at the Kroger, a 6-person lineup with a photo of Cornelius Smith. Victim Valerie Wilkerson did not identify Cornelius from the lineup. Victim Valerie Wilkerson stated she didn't know anyone presented in the lineup who had permission to use her vehicle. Remember, it was another dude. So she didn't identify nobody. That case went nowhere. Which leads us to believe it's a lot of okie doke going on. Let's show you some more things about Cornelius and his violent past. Because he a robber too. Let's go. True. a little bit earlier, but this is just another example of Cornelius Smith. These are the facts. On December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas 2007, at approximately 5:15 p.m., the defendant, Cornelius Smith, was observed by Darlene Stevenson, the clerk for Wonder Bread, enter the store. They observed Cornelius enter the store at Wonder Bread, down the street from the jailhouse on Thomas. When the clerk, Darlene, got ready to lock the store and go home for the evening, she remembered that she didn't see Cornelius as leave out the store with the rest of the customers. Quick thinking, Darlene called the police to check the store for Cornelius' dad because she know he in here somewhere. While, while officers were checking the store, they located Cornelius' ass hiding in the area of the store, now open to the public, in a crouched position. He was crouching like a tiger. When the officers told the defender, bring your ASS out into the open, they located a small 25 caliber pistol in Cornelius Smith's left coat pocket. Cornelius Smith stated that he was going to rob the store when it closed. The defendant does not have a permit to carry the handgun. Boy, you can't make this up. Let's go. All right, this is another one of dangerous Cornelius. This is 2011, May 19, 2011. Cornelius Dwayne Smith, aggravated robbery, aggravated assault. Here are the facts of the case. On May 18, 2011, at approximately 6 p.m., Darrell Richmond was walking with an acquaintance that he called Neil, who he knows from the neighborhood, when Neil suddenly, out the blue, unexpectedly, pulled out a small revolver and pointed it at him and told Darrell, drop it off. You know what this is, drop it off. Darrell advised he ran from Cornelius, who he calls Neil, and Cornelius fired 2 shots at him, pop, pop, striking him once in the lower left. Through investigation, Cornelius Neil Smith was identified as a suspect and positively identified as the person responsible for trying to rob Darrell and shooting him in the leg. So Cornelius been popping that pistol, and he ain't scared. True, let's go. And patronizing the P word. All right. What they say? While targeting patrons of the P word, trying to buy some of that. Cornelius was the passenger in a 99 Chevy Tahoe when he agreed to pay an undercover Williams, acting as a decoy, $20 for oral and natural sex. Cornelius made a spontaneous something to co-defendant A. Salisbury. I don't know why. Oh, he made a spontaneous statement. I don't know why I threw that bottle. I was scared. A 1-pint bottle of Promethazine with codeine was retrieved after being thrown from the passenger window, which was only a quarter full with the label prescribed was ripped off. The bottle, blah, 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 239 some tested positive. So this was off 3rd and Brooks in the Haven. So he out there buying that and drinking that lean. Let's go. Well, there you have just a portion of who Cornelius Smith really is, who Neil really is, and what he's capable of doing. As you saw from those affidavits, it's just what you seen in the footage on November 17, 2021. He's known for small pistols, like he's testified to. He ain't never really shot no Draco, but he did that day. that fateful day and gunned the Flippa man down. But the point to this video before the next video begins is just remember, Cornelius been out there putting in work. Now, I done showed y'all even a murder that he was one of his boys. He was working at the club right around the corner from where he carjacked the Mercedes at. Right on that same street. That's where he was riding shotgun, and one of his partners who he was working at the club with got into an altercation and got his brain splattered all over Cornelius. He testified against those folks as well. But what he knows and why what the feds know is what he telling to save his own life, to get the less time. He doing everything that straight drop. Why he talking about he ain't gonna eat the cheese? Well, he got life plus 35. Cornelius is in there being an excellent cooperator, similar to what Govan trying to fake it. See, both of these folks are trying to fight for their lives. Now, you gotta ask yourself, why would the alleged mastermind, the one who was, if you put these two guys together and everybody is gone and everybody in jail, and you the only one out, and big head, well, that's for a reason. I need to pay attention to that. And everything is secret around this dude here that's dancing on stage. Well, guess what? That's why they had to take. He tried to put man. You can get whacked at Shelby County Jail. 201 popular. If you don't know, now you know. Watch the news. Google that. Yeah, it ain't nothing for you to come up unalive. So I tried to show y'all that too. So that's why they had to take Cornelius out and protect him for what's coming. That's what Govan trying to clip. So they got like Gotti, Govan, straight drop holding the ace card. Cornelius gotta go. That's what they're trying to do right now. Because he can connect a lot of stuff. He can really tell what he was around and what he heard. Right? Because he knows. He heard Gotti name come up. It wasn't just Juke. It's a whole lot of people. But we'll get to that in the next video. Long live R.I.P. to Desmond Rogers, who they gunned down because they parked the car in the back of his yard. If he told her he didn't, they got him whacked. Now, who would want Desmond Rogers whacked if he did tell that where the car was parked at? And he was gunned down in broad daylight, right in front of Govan's house. Not other than the people that was involved in the unaliving of young Dolph, right? So Cornelius knows are responsible for that hit. Because you remember he got caught later. But we'll get to that next video. Y'all pay attention. And for the ones that thought I was bull, oh no. This how I gotta talk. Because you gotta live through all this. If you don't know how dangerous game this is, well, you can just tap out. My people know what it is. So y'all support that. Once again, like, share, subscribe, our support. To donate to the channel. Cash App $ TRURESULTS #2. Hashtag all 3. Stay safe, stay true, and always stay blessed. One love, y'all.